Hello again, I'm Blunty. Please excuse the lack of my usual joviality and high energy, because frankly I kind of feel like crap today, so I'm just going to keep it low-key, a little low energy. But anyway, I've just come back from a big PlayStation press event thing, and they didn't tell us what it was going to be about when they sent out the invitations. They said, come on, turn up here, and so I went and I turned up there, and it turned out to be about a whole bunch of stuff.
I'm Mike Lee, from Managing Director of SCE Australia and New Zealand, and today we really want you to experience life with PlayStation in 2010.
They did the usual press conferencey type thing where they rabbited on and on about how proud they are about their sales and how the PlayStation 3 has never been doing better in its life, which is lovely for them. I mean, they should deserve to spout off some boring numbers and be proud of how well it's selling and all that sort of stuff.
We really enjoyed an astronomical rise in sales and delivered the highest unit industry growth in 2009.
You know that me and the rest of the press type people who actually turned up don't really care about that stuff. They went on to talk about how proud they were about the Play TV, that's the digital TV tuner device thing, and apparently it's doing really, really well in Australia.
Play TV, in fact, is already a massive success in Australia, and in only 6 weeks it rocketed to become the top-selling PVR device for the entire year.
Naturally, 3D gaming and movies formed part of the conference as well, because that's the new biggest push to get out in there. And quite frankly, and speaking to the guys there, they seem to have the same idea that I really sort of have a thought about it, and that is that 3D gaming is going to be much more interesting than 3D movies in the home, and 3D gaming is where all the excitement's going to be, and that's what I'm excited about, basically. I mean, 3D movies and TV are great and all that sort of stuff, but the gaming is where it's really going to pay off, because just having that perspective and stuff, and while you're playing, it's going to be fantastic. So I'm looking forward to that when I finally get my hands on, to have a decent go at it. They did have a little demo station there, so you could have a quick blast at it, which was fun and it worked really well. And of course, the real reason most of us actually bothered to turn up is because we were hoping and expecting and praying and hoping against hope that they would have the PlayStation Move there for us, or some news about it, or even something there for us to play with. And they had all three. They talked about it, they're happy about it, they're proud of it, and they talked it up and everything. And
it detects movements to less than 1 pixel and a response rate from the device to the screen of 22 milliseconds. Now, this is all science stuff, but basically it's saying it can react about 5 times faster than you can.
But most importantly, there was a demo station there for us to actually have a go at it. Now, it'd be unfair to give it even a first impression review of what we got to play with, because they were very careful to tell us that these are pre-alpha builds of the games that they're building for the PlayStation Move, and they're about 20% complete and all that sort of stuff, and it showed because the graphics were a little bit glitchy and everything. But the most important thing about the Move, how accurate and responsive it is, well, that lived up to what they were claiming. To be quite honest, it was very, very highly responsive and quick, and once the games are actually more than pre-alpha 20% ready things, it would be a lot of fun to actually have a go at. So that was exciting.
Start a revolution, a new way to play on PlayStation 3. Start being part of the game like never before. Control the action with your movements and see yourself on your HD screen. With our games, you can even use your voice to interact with what's happening.
Stop.
Now that's clever, isn't it? Used in conjunction with the PlayStation Eye, our new controller opens the door to an amazing world of gaming adventures. Start capturing your movements in all 3 dimensions, from the tiniest twitch to the strongest punch. Start dodging bullets and blasting your enemies. Start training your iPet or become part of the show. Conjure and cast spells using your unique light sphere, which changes colour to add real-world impact. Whether you're a party player, serious gamer or playing on a PS3 for the first time, rediscover PlayStation and engage with games in ways you could only imagine. Put yourself at the centre of the action on PlayStation 3 in 2010.
Our motion controller launch will be backed by a strong pipeline of PS Move titles. There's about 20 coming out from our studios for this fiscal, and many more from major third parties.
And the thing the Sony folks were most excited about telling us all is the new Movies on Demand service that is finally coming to Australia to give, you know, the Zune marketplace and all sort of stuff on Xbox a run for its money, and seems like it might. They're launching with 600 titles with all the major studios and all sort of stuff, which is exciting, it's fun.
They'll be available in SD and HD, and we have all the major studios signed, and I'm really pleased to say some of the studios are here with us right now today to enjoy the launch.
But I'm going to be honest here, I really don't care where I get my movies from, whether I'm on the Zune marketplace from the PlayStation thing or walk down the street to the video rental place. All I really care about is the experience. And when we're talking between the Xbox movie Zune marketplace, Zune video, whatever they wanted to call it, to the PlayStation Network movies on demand video, whatever they want to call it, I'm probably going to lean towards the PlayStation one because of one simple reason. When my 360 is on, it sounds like this. When my PlayStation is on, it sounds like this. Yeah, and when I'm watching a movie, that kind of background noise is important to me. So I'm personally excited about the Movies on Demand thing for PlayStation. Finally it's here, and they're going to apparently be rolling out 50 new titles to the collection every month, updated on a weekly basis. So hooray!
The only thing we don't know yet is when is it launching?
I'm not going to tell you.
That's
surprised.
next.
No, the great news is this Thursday, 1 AM. I hope you're going to be up to be there for the momentous occasion.
And as always happens with these press event kind of things, they sent us away with a big old bag of goodies, you know, big leaflets and books and stuff and press stuff and, you know, all this kind of colourful stuff to tell us all how fantastic everything is. You know, a USB stick with media on and stuff, so I could show you sort of graphics like that and how exciting are they. And they even gave us one of these little guys, one of the mod avatar kind of guys from the new Mod Nation Racers, why can't I say that? Mod Nation Racers, which is coming out soon. I told you I'm not feeling good today, just leave me alone. So give me one of those. That guy's sort of fun, mate. But the most disturbing thing in the press pack had to be this, which is the most disturbingly phallic drink bottle I have ever seen in my life. It honestly terrifies me. I'm scared of this. It's ridiculous. But seriously, that's just, there are no words. Oh, and also got a PlayStation beach towel, which I've been using to keep warm because it's cold in my apartment. Anyway, long story short, Sony are really excited about this year in PlayStation. You know, everything's starting to fall into place for them, and sort of they got all their ducks in a row, and the sales are now going up, and they got the new video on demand thing in Australia finally, and they've got the PlayStation Move coming, and the Play TV is going well, and they're all really excited about it. And they tried to get me excited about it, but I feel like crap today, so I can't really be that excited about it. I'm excited on the inside, I promise. Anyway, so that's how my morning rolled out. How are you doing? You excited by this stuff as well? Catch you next time. Really is severely cold in my apartment. I need to get a heater.